Good morning, everybody. Hi, travelers out there. So when we come to the airport, we talk a lot about customer experience, about traveler experience. We've added restaurants, we've added gates, we're adding more gates. Last fall, we opened the Central Tunnel. And today, we get to add something, as Bill said, that wasn't contemplated in the original design of the airport, but is really important to that customer experience, and it's the sensory room behind us. This is a space that when the door opens, you'll see was designed by medical professionals who know how to help so many of us who have different sensory experiences and different needs. So we're talking about young people and adults who have different sensory challenges. We're talking about veterans with PTSD. We're talking about anyone, elderly, people perhaps with different memory care needs, who may become overwhelmed, even in an airport that's as beautiful and as efficient as Salt Lake City is. It's still a place that can be stressful and loud, even with dogs barking. So we are creating these little nests of respite, and we're doing it with one of our greatest partners, which is Kulture City. I met Kulture City years ago when we needed to improve our police department's training for our officers engaging with individuals with different sensory needs. Kulture City stepped up, even though they'd never done that training before, and they trained about 99% of our police, fire, and 911. Everyone continues to receive this sensory training and has sensory bags in the back of their police cars. Here at the airport, Kulture City is providing sensory bags, so noise-canceling headphones, great fidget spinners, weighted lap pillows or lap blankets, and other tools. So in addition to the training that now our airport employees are going to receive every year through Kulture City, they're going to be able to help identify travelers who may need this sensory respite and be able to utilize the Kulture City bags, tools, and these incredible spaces. So you'll see the second sensory room opening up in the 16-gate expansion and a third in B terminal. I have the pleasure of introducing now my friends from Kulture City. You'll hear next from Kulture City's Executive Director, Uma Shrivastava. Thanks, Uma.
We got it. Good morning, everyone. I'll just tippy-toe because I'm a little short. As Mayor Mendenhall mentioned, my name is Uma Shrivastava, and I'm the Executive Director of Kulture City. For those of you who might not know, Kulture City is a nonprofit based out of Birmingham, Alabama. We're 11 years old, and about 5 years ago, our partnership with Salt Lake City and the mayor's office started. Although it was an unfortunate incident, Mayor Mendenhall, I'd love to tell you we've now trained over 600 first responder agencies, all thanks to the leadership and the path that Salt Lake City was able to pave. Just like that with first responders, we hope that the sensory rooms here at the airport will encourage other airports around the nation, around the world, to open up these spaces, to allow travelers to step away, decompress before they go out to a work meeting, a holiday, or as they come back home after an exciting trip. As Mayor Mendenhall mentioned, 1 in 4 of us has a sensory need. So look around. Every fourth person here has some sort of sensory need, whether it's autism, anxiety, PTSD, dementia, Parkinson's, epilepsy, ADHD, whether it's a physical condition or something invisible. Each of us sometimes does get overwhelmed. With all of us having 8 senses, we could be sensitive and could feel overwhelmed on a different topic, a different environmental stimulus every day. Some days it could be the lights, some days it could be the sounds, the smells, the crowds, and sensory rooms along with staff training and sensory bags allow individuals to feel comfortable. So we're very proud to open this space. Our sensory rooms are designed by a team of medical professionals as well as neurodivergent individuals to really allow folks to create their own experience, to step away from all the hustle and bustle and then go back out to enjoy. So whether you're a child who was born with a sensory need or an adult who acquired it or a teenager who just gets anxious from time to time, this space is here for you, and we hope that each of you will be able to enjoy it. And now I have the honor of introducing my wonderful colleague, Meg Robbie Klinghofer, who is a local citizen here and has been the biggest champion for this project. Meg?
And now we adjust it for a very tall, tall female. Oh, Winnie, you can stand by me if you want to. You want to stand by me? This is my friend Winnie that you guys are going to get to meet too. Do you want to say hi?
Hi.
Yes, this is my friend Winnie. So Winnie, I'm going to share with them a little bit about this project here. Here, let's stabilize that so that we don't get knocked. Okay, perfect. All right. So, it brings just so much joy and pride to be here today. 20 years ago, I can remember going into my grandma's room. She was on hospice. My grandma was the sweetest lady. And I asked her, I was like, Grandma, tell me your life's wisdom. Like, what is the piece of wisdom you have for me? You know, and I'm trying to navigate my own life in my earlier years. And Grandma looked at me and she was just like, Meg, you gotta travel. And I remember thinking like, you know, like I thought she was gonna say, you know, read all these different books because she was a voracious reader, or, you know, champion kindness. But I think that championing kindness also naturally happens in everyday spaces, including travel. And so it is an honor to be here. So I myself am an autistic female, and places like the airport can be overwhelming for me. So right now even you can hear music, the adorable dogs barking in the background. There's so many patterns, there's so many people, there's sights and sounds, and then you have your internal feelings. Like, what I love about what we do with Kulture City and what we're partnering with Salt Lake City International Airport is we are seeing what is unseen. So like, a lot of you don't know what happened to me this morning. You know, you don't know what I'm arriving to this airport with. And so having something like a sensory room to retreat to and to catch a reprieve before heading off to, be it a Kulture City work event, be it a vacation, be it a graduation or a family reunion, having something like this to feel my best self is such a gift. And this partnership, I wanted to personally say thank you. Hi. He's gonna make me cry. I love this kid. So this project began like 2 years ago because Mayor Aaron Mendenhall connected Kulture City with the Salt Lake City International Airport. And Aaron, I wanted to say to you, like, think about how cool it is that you get to impact the city of Salt Lake City. And like, this is going way out of the walls. This is going global because you have millions of people traveling each year through this airport that have this 1 in 4 sensory processing challenges or needs. And Aaron has stepped up time and time again to champion sensory accessibility and inclusion. And here we are today. And so without further ado, this is my friend Winnie, and this is his beautiful mom, Jane. And Winnie gets to be the first kid to go into our Kulture City sensory room here at Salt Lake City International Airport, the one of 3 sensory rooms. So just a round of applause for everyone that's made this happen. And you, yes, you, this is for you.
What do I get to enter?
You're gonna enter it very soon. So do you know what they're gonna do now?
Nancy? You want to speak since the mic is higher? I don't want to change it again.
On behalf of Kulture City and this partnership with the Salt Lake City International Airport and the beautiful state of Utah, we would like to present this certificate of sensory accessibility and inclusion to Mayor Aaron Mendenhall, and then to Bill Wyatt. Thank you so much.
Thank you.